If you're having a hard time staying out longer, I'm gonna show you 5 little tricks that can help you stay longer in mounts. If you don't know me, my name is Marcos Chinoco, Marcelo Garcia Black Belt, Big Us. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Very simple, right? We're gonna be in mount. There's a few things that we need to see here. Go back here, Matt. So I'm in mounts. One of the classic things that people need to do is, I'll say the 2 classic escape that people do it is using leg to build half guard or trapping my leg to bridge, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys a few tricks how to stop the person from trapping my leg, okay? They won't be able to trap my leg if they don't use arms, okay? So for example, I'm here, mount, Matt need to turn to the side to start targeting my leg. So for example, Matt, try trap my leg without pushing with your hands. He won't be able to go much far. So he needs to compensate with his hand, push my knee down, now he can fish my foot, trap my leg. If he traps my foot, he's gonna get strong and stronger, right? So this is what I want you to do here. Number one thing, I want you to focus on a shoulder line. My shoulder line, as you guys can see, cannot be too high up, above the shoulder line. I need to use my hands on top of Matt's shoulder, like my shoulder line had to line up with Matt's shoulders. My hands stay heavy, okay? Now, don't hug the head like this and let the person use the free hands to push my knee down. That's a nightmare. So what I want you to do is, if Matt looking that way with a cross face, I can get rid of this underhook. Now, he won't be able to push me with these hands, push my leg. Okay, so isolate one arm. So now it's gonna be super hard for Matt to push my leg down. So number one detail, keep your shoulder line up on his shoulders, nice and tight. Number 2 detail, move this way. My leg, my feet, move back a little bit. My feet gonna be like this. I need to hook my feet around, as you guys can see it. This way buys you time. If my legs is on the mat, now my partner start bridging or turn to the side. So what I need to do here, lock my feet around, now my hip locks in. And then from here, I can stay long, okay? So detail number 1, shoulders on my partner's shoulders, okay? Detail number 2, cross your feet right there. And the last one is my favorite one, which I'm gonna show in a second. Shoulders, leg. Now let's work on the arms. So double under is the key for you to stay longer in mount. Why? Because you isolated the frame. So once I'm here, I need to underhook. Move this way back. I need to underhook one arm. Now walk yourself up, and I need to underhook the second one. My goal here is, with this underhook, is getting Matt's elbow above the shoulder line. If the elbow is above the shoulder line, there is no power, there is no leverage for him to fight against me, okay? So if I underhook, 1, lock it, 2, lock it. Now I'm gonna walk my hands up. Now get Matt's hand above the shoulder line. From here, it leads into an attack, which I'm not gonna show you guys in this video. If you want to learn about mount attacks, please comment. I would love to see mount attacks. But for today, details how to stay a little longer in mounts that leads you into those attacks. Maybe in a future video, I can show you some mount attack, but right now, let's focus on small details so we don't get too long, okay? Double under, 1, 2, get your hip. Okay, now I want to go high mount. Once I'm high mount, the person will never escape. Okay, so those are important things. Managing the hand, the arms, okay? Managing my hip like this. My hip, my weight's gonna be on my hands. If my weight's on my hand, Matt can literally bridge. Just do a big bridge. Boom, he lifts me. If my hook are locked, now if he bridge, he won't go anywhere. You see that? So now, what I wanted to do here is How can I stay longer in mount, shutting down bridges, trapping my leg, is the headline. This detail is the key. Matt only bridge if you look that way, and now he builds power that way. What I want to do here is, I want to get, instead I'm going to do a cross face on Matt, I want to pull Matt's head out of line. Once I do this, I can underhook, and now keep the elbow, and now I lock down, bridge that way, Matt. There's no way, look, I'm not even posting. And then I'm gonna glue elbows and head. So now same thing, bridge, man. And then that is stay longer. From here, keep everything compounds. And now it's gonna be super hard for a person. By moving their head to the side, guys, it's a game change, okay? So if I hold here, that way, he won't be able to bridge. But I need the underhook, okay? So another detail, if Matt start framing my hip and start pushing me away and start hip escape, he gonna move out. Now, if he frames your hip, pick the head off the ground. Look, boom, pick the head off the ground. Now, Matt, just hip escape. That buys you time. If I let go of the head, he hip escape, go. He goes that way. So the head is the key to keep you longer. Trust me, is the key. Head out of line to get down the hook. So look, I control the head on the side, palm down the hook. Now glue. Now use the underhook hand to hold the hands. Now this hand underhook. Now stay here longer. I can literally do this. 1, 2, start work on the attack. But those details is gonna keep you longer. If the person push you, pick the head up. That's it. Now you won't escape. If the person starts to break, head out the side. Boom. Get the head. Pull this way. Another key point that I want to show you here. Side control, man. Look, this is a game change. When in the side control, how can I move to mount in a safe way? If I try to underhook, stay strong. If I try to lift, it's super difficult because Matt locked the arm in. The key point here is why I wanted to open up the elbow, because I want to go to mount. The key, look how crazy. If I bring Matt head towards the elbow, now I can literally shut down the space. Lock my hands, knee on belly. And now I'm in mount. Keep everything compound, just like how I showed you guys. Move this way a little bit. If I go for the underhook, guys, locking it tight. It's hard, super difficult. But if I bring Matt's head to the elbow, like get his head out of line, and now look, walk super slow, super strong. Lock your hands, knee on belly, mount. Here, now, hold it tight. Now here I am. Make sure you get these hands, the head out of line. Super strong. This is a game change for who wants to get to the mount front side control. Because one of the things that people lose is against the frame. So one more time. It works if you push and now you bring your elbow close. But it won't work get the other way because now it's hard for me to open up this space, okay? So bring the head to the line, walk your elbow. Now this elbow here, it won't do much. Once I go there, 1, 2, lock your hands, knee on belly. Whatever you want to do here, keep the head to the elbow. Mount, lock your feet. Now change, 1, 2. Now I'm in a good shape right here. So those are the details. I say 5, but it's more than 5. Those are the details that I wanted to share with you guys from mount. Okay, how to get to mount, bring the head to the line, but the head position is the key in my opinion. Once I learned that, that was like, oh my God, where this detail when I was lower belt, right? I went to learn this detail when I was already black belt. So I just wanted to share with you this detail, and if you guys wanted to see mount attacks, just comment right there. I will be happy to help you. And also, I just released a YouTube channel in Portuguese. If you guys wanted to learn Portuguese, this is your chance. So I think it's a good way for you guys, because when I learned English, all my English was related to vocabularies in about Jiu-Jitsu. So all my entire English was about Jiu-Jitsu. So your Portuguese might be helpful if you watch the position in Portuguese. You might study, learn the details, and Portuguese lesson. Okay, so thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Big os!